again everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Rick and my aim is to help you realise the truth that feeling great really is your natural state. So today I'd like to welcome you to the luxury of the family garage. I suppose as most garages are, filled with things which don't involve a car, but instead lots of bric-a-brac and stuff, junk, which should have been thrown out a long time ago, but yet hasn't been because certain people are attached to certain things. Not me. This is not mine. None of this is mine. Apart from, well, actually, no, that's a lie. There are quite a few bags here because I am temporarily living at home because I'm in transit between, two different jobs at the moment, and I've got quite a bit of stuff actually. But that's not the point. The point is, I was looking around or rummaging around a few of my bin liner bags, looking for a few different things. An Xbox controller in particular. I spent about half an hour looking through every bag. Couldn't find it. Then happened to find it in a box which was buried under different quilts and sheets and things in my mum's room because I think she was using it as some form of stool while she was watching Line of Duty, which is a fantastically popular show on TV in the UK at the moment. But I'm digressing. The point is, as I was looking through my stuff and just having a rummage, it just occurred to me how many things have actually manifested just recently in my life, which I have been, not hoping for, but intending to manifest over the last year and a half, 2 years, and even longer. So I've become aware of the law of attraction personally over the last few years whenever I stumbled upon The Secret on Netflix, a movie which I've recommended a few different times in different videos. And I know I've talked about the law of attraction in a few different videos as well before. Maybe you believe in it, maybe you don't. It doesn't matter if you believe in the law or not, because the law is always working, and it's been referenced in numerous works such as Rhonda Byrne's The Secret, Joseph, what's his name? Joseph, I can't remember his surname. He's a clinical psychologist who Joseph Murphy, who wrote The Power of Your Subconscious Mind and How to Attract Money. He talks about the law of attraction quite a lot, along with another great book by Earl Nightingale. I believe that one was out in the 30s. Don't quote me on that, but a very, very, very good book titled The Strangest Secret. And there are lots of other personalities as well, both written and on YouTube, who talk about the very same concept, but I'll not delve too much into that. Basically, the things which I've manifested recently are things which I've been working towards for a long time, but they were never guaranteed. The first one being that I've successfully completed my professional year's training as an optometrist, which is basically, it's meant to be 12 months, on average 12 to 18 months of stress, misery, tears, not so much tears, but occasionally, not so much me, but no. Anyway, the point is, it's a really, really, really tough year, and with the current thing which is going on in the world right now, all the pre-reg programs have been delayed, and that just made things. Some people had a harder time maybe adapting to it. Personally, I'm an introvert, so I didn't have a problem really, being cooped at home for a while and just being left to my own devices. Actually, it gave me a chance to really just knuckle down, study, and relax, and just work on my own, my own well-being. Anyway, that's not the point. Again, the point is, after months and months and months of just study and sleepless nights, a lot of cramming and studying. Again, I said that twice. Just a lot of assessments. We have loads of assessments throughout the year. I finally got over the finish line and successfully passed my finals just last week. They were about 4 weeks ago, but they only got the results last week, which was just terrific. The pass rate is quite low. It always has been quite low, and a lot of people do have to repeat. But for the last 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, I've been incorporating my own intention setting into my morning routine, which I've mentioned before in previous videos. But basically what I do is I do a breathing routine, the Wim Hof breathing routine, and in each phase where I'm doing the breath hold, I do a meditation. It can be just a completely calm, mindful meditation. It can be an affirmation meditation, or it can be a goal setting or intention setting affirmation. Or intention setting meditation. But what I've been doing every day in that routine, every day at least once, I've been visualizing and feeling and embracing the status or the state of passing my finals. And it came to pass just last Friday, and the feeling that I felt whenever I passed it, I had been experiencing it every time whenever I had generated the feelings in each of my morning routines. And it didn't feel new. It felt like a familiar sensation, and probably for the reason that I had been generating it all those times. And I do believe that was a result of the law of attraction, because basically whenever I generated the emotions or the feelings of passing those exams, that put me on the frequency of passing said exams, and that meant I was going to take the appropriate moves, the appropriate steps to actually get to be in a position where I would be set up to pass that final exam. And it worked. It manifested. It came to be, and it's just fantastic. And not only that, I also added to the intent or the goal of getting a specific job that I wanted in a specific location with a specific salary and perks and whatnot, and that also has come to pass as well in just the last few weeks. It's been absolutely mind-blowingly accurate to what I had been intending, not hoping for, because whenever if you hope for something, you're basically saying to the universe that you don't have it, and that you hope to gain a certain thing to feel fullness, to feel worthy, to feel whole and complete. You have to get to the point where you're good either way. If you're good either way, that means you're not putting said thing on a pedestal. If you put something on a pedestal, you're basically telling the universe that you're lacking it, you don't have it, and that you hope to have it. You need to feel that you already have it, but not only that you already have it, but that you're good either way, because that way you're reducing expectation. If you reduce expectation, you'll reduce, well, possibly stress, anxiety, feeling of lack, things like that there. So it was incredible looking back over the last few months and how things are beginning to unfold. Passing of the finals, the new job, but also a new girl has come into my life, actually, and certainly over the last year and a half, I hadn't done any dating at all. I don't think many people have. Well, some people have, illegally probably, with certain lockdowns. Maybe lockdowns are different, or lockdown restrictions are different in your own country, but here, it was on the front page news. It's now a crime to go to people's houses and stay over. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I hadn't dated anybody for quite a while, and even before lockdown, for about a year or so before that, a couple of dates here and there, but nothing serious. Probably due to a few. Well, in fact, it was due to a few reasons, but the main one was that I had a couple of self-limiting beliefs where, one, I believed that I wasn't worthy of love or having a partner that I really wanted. Also, I had a subconscious fear. I know it's subconscious because, well, I had to uncover it. A subconscious fear of rejection because, like everybody, you're going to be rejected numerous times in your life. And I had been rejected before numerous times. So in more recent dating experiences, I've become aware of me preempting being rejected. So I had actually done the rejecting several times up until this point now. It was almost as if I thought, right, if I do the dumping, then that means I'll be spared the hurt. I don't want to be spared the hurt. I don't want to be hurt. That's the ego. The ego is a self-preservation device. So my ego was getting the better of me. But ever since I've become aware of it over the last number of months, I've been able to be less influenced by it. So this basically the new girl that I met, she's, I don't like saying ideal because it's cliche, but for all intents and purposes, she is what I would consider to be my ideal girl. She shares a lot of similar interests with me. We both have similar interests in terms of things like anime, manga, fitness. We're both into health and fitness a lot. Cars. She likes cars as well. We're in the same line of work. We both work in the optical sector. So, and that's just a few off the top of my head. It's quite uncanny actually. And the way I view meeting her, I actually met her through work a while ago, and didn't really do anything then, but met her again on another shift in the last month or so, and I just said, hey, this is really random, spontaneous, but do you fancy going out? She's like, yeah, sounds like fun. And it was fun. It was great. It was fantastic. So the way I'm viewing this, because again, everything is perspective. Everything is viewed the way you want to view it. You view things how you want to view them. It depends really on your personality. If you view things optimistically or negatively or skeptically or neutrally, whatever. But I view this encounter with this new girl as a manifestation of the law of attraction. You could chalk it up to coincidence or synchronicity, whatever you want. That's the way I choose to view it, and it's not spooky. I'm not going to say it's spooky, but the new job, the passing of the finals, and this new relationship. And that's just three of the major things that have manifested in my life recently. There have been a lot of other smaller things as well. But this just, to me, it reaffirms the absolute undeniable truth that the law of attraction is very much real. And to quote Earl Nightingale, a man becomes what he thinks about all day long. And those are things that I was thinking about all day long. But I wasn't putting them on a pedestal. Yes, there was some degree of importance, obviously, to passing the finals, getting the job, finding a relationship. but I wasn't desperate for them. You know yourself, whenever, you know, someone is desperate for a certain somebody, they give off that air of desperation, and what does it do? It drives them away, it repels them. There's nothing less attractive, except maybe, I don't know, being sprayed by a skunk and being covered in water, and then have flour doused over you, like in a Home Alone movie or Two and a Half Men, something like that there, who knows. But the point is, desperation is bad, it repels everything around you. So I've got to the point where I feel that I am good either way with most things in life. That removes a lot of the stress, a lot of the expectation, a lot of the worry, a lot of the putting on a pedestal. Because whenever you put things on a pedestal, you set that expectation too high. Whenever you set it too high, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment or failure. And I'm not saying lower your standards, no, not at all, but just get to the point where you're so happy and content in yourself that you really are good either way. You can have or have not the thing that is you're wanting. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me today. I hope you gained some degree of value from this video. And as always, thanks again for watching. All the best and take care.